I don't know if you guys have been seeing this, but there's been a huge increase in posts about Texit and Texas leaving the union ever since there was a confrontation between the federal government and Texas over border policy and the razor wire, with the Supreme Court ruling in Joe Biden's favor, and then Republicans, even though they already have their conservative majority Supreme Court, saying, well, we don't respect the Supreme Court anymore. He should just reject it. And there was some tension online, mostly with schizophrenics, that we're about to enter a new civil war. Now, most people see this on its face as stupid, but others have been trying to prop it up. And something that some have noticed, me included, is how a lot of these Texas independence accounts seem to be weird with how they speak their English, and seem to be talking about things that don't make sense for a Texan to describe themselves as, or very strange stuff. Let's read some of these posts. Here's a message from a Texas Independence Supporters Club. How does Russia have any connection to Texas independence? This is when somebody calling out the idea that there's Russian bots supporting it. How does Russia have any connection to Texas independence when Texas isn't even seen as an important thing to Russia? Russia is also not the aggressors in the Ukraine-Russian war. Here's another one from them. Ukraine has got no land since spelled sense, not since, but since. That's not how you use English. The beginning of the Russian-Ukrainian war. War's never the answer. If you're a Texan, you don't believe that shit. I have never met a Texan who said, war's never the answer. Who believes that shit in Texas? Are you fucking kidding me? There's nobody in Texas. The Alamo people, war's never the answer. They rebelled against the federal government. They had the Alamo. When you go into every major war the United States has been involved in, Texans were at the tip of the fucking spear. What do you mean war is never the answer? Get the fuck out of here. War is never the answer. You're a secessionist movement. If you say war is never the answer as a secessionist movement, you're not going to succeed as a secessionist movement. War is never the answer, and Russia isn't a terrorist nation, nor is Russia losing that war. Ukraine is losing, not Russia. Seems like this guy is really, for whatever reason, not able to speak all English that well, and is really confident about Ukraine lose, Russia win, Russia is okay, it's Ukraine's fault. People, the media shouldn't be talking about foreign things, but within its homeland. People need to start talking about Texit in the news. Anyone with us? This is the fakest shit. And dude, come on. Who talks like this? The media shouldn't be talking about foreign things, but within its homeland. I'm sorry, man. I think the guy, I hear Ivan somewhere. I hear Ivan. The feds are cutting down wire and walls, keeping out the illegal immigrants out of our great state. The feds are helping to aid in this invasion. Now's the time that we Texans stand up and fight for our rights. What is this? Is this an AI? I think this is AI. Do you see this picture? What is even in this? Do we have Texans in the audience? Does anybody know what map of Texas this is supposed to be? Why the letters are smeared like that? What? I have some Texans in the audience. Does anybody know what this is? That looks like AI art to me. I think that's AI art. That's not AI, Dylan. That's freedom. It's not only low resolution, it's weird. That's not the shape. I don't even think that's the shape of Texas. 1 second. I think it, yeah, no, I think it, but it's borders. What's the area around it? I don't know. It's weird. Hold on, people. Things are going to get more crazy from here on because of the left. We encourage y'all to eye the left. and criticize them for all the things they did us wrong. Really? I can't tell. It sounds like I'm speaking to Hank Hill himself right now. Is that Hank Hill? Do you sell propane and propane accessories? Let me read that again. I'm sorry. Maybe I didn't Texit it enough up for you. One second. Let me try it again. Maybe this helps. Hold on, people. Things are going to get a little bit more crazy here because of the left. We encourage y'all, I like how they say y'all. They just got us all in the southern draw. Y'all, to eye the left and criticize them. Criticize them for all the things they did us wrong. Spoken as a real person, a real American with an understanding of the English language. You have to be reasonably unintelligent not to understand that you're not American. Your name is Alexei or Dmitri. You're a pathetic Russian troll that spew out whatever you vatniks are best at. Lies, you fucking loser. We don't care about your insult. We'll just care that Texas becomes independent. Not some Islamic man who... Islamic man? Some Islamic man who got offended by a post and tried to downplay it like an insecure man. We'll continue to push for Texan nationalism until Texas is independent again. These is some foreign agent, some man who has no clue how to barely speak English. Google Translate ass answer. We will never support the whole pro-women's right thing because pro-women's right is just code for pro-abortion. That video has nasty shit in it, y'all, and those black people be doing weird shit. I think a lot of these people would relax if the federal government would just go back to what it was meant to be and stayed out of the individual state's business. They're just way too involved in what should be local debates. I agree with you completely of what you said. Yes, the common, agreement, the way to hype someone up. I agree with you completely of what you said. Very real. Non-governmental, non-profit organization. Aye. Anyway, look out for these Texas independence accounts. A lot of them seem to be ran by non-Americans working for other governments. So keep in mind that a lot of these accounts just want us all to shoot each other, okay? Just keep that in mind. They want us to hate each other and shoot each other, and they're using the algorithm to try to take advantage of us and get us to kill each other. So please, if you see your neighbor, don't shoot them.